As Russia's offensive against Ukraine enters day 21 today, we are seeing airstrikes, bombardments across Ukraine, back-to-back breaking updates coming in. The latest what we are learning is right now is that the Ukraine defense minister has said that he will be participating in the NATO defense ministers meeting, which is to take place tomorrow itself. In fact, the statement that is now coming in by the Ukraine defense minister says that he's informed that he will be discussing global security in view of the war between Ukraine and Russia. The NATO chief in a press briefing also has stated that the Ukraine defense minister will attend the meeting alongside with his counterparts of Georgia, Finland, Sweden and the European Union. This comes in the backdrop of growing concerns regarding the threat to EU nations as well, as Russia's invasion continues and has now entered day 21. The latest what we are getting to know is that the Ukraine defense minister will be participating in the NATO defense ministers meet, which will take place tomorrow. All eyes will be on this important meet. It remains to be seen what transpires if this turns out to be fruitful as far as this particular meet is concerned. Amita, we will be watching out for this crucial meet, which will happen tomorrow itself, where Ukraine defense minister will participate. What do you think are the issues which are going to be taken up, particularly when we talk about the threat that the EU nations are facing in wake of the Russia's offensive against Ukraine?
So as far as the NATO arrivals are concerned in Belgium, what we are getting the news is of the defense ministers who are arriving for a NATO meeting on the Ukraine war, because this is coming at a time of Moscow's offensive in Kiev. And the Ukrainian defense minister also being said will be participating in the NATO defense ministers meeting on the 16th of March, which is today. What is being said will be informed of the global security situation, because we've heard the latest from President of Ukraine as he has been raising doubts on the kind of support that NATO seems to be given to Ukraine for now. As far as the NATO chief is also concerned, he is also to be said to be present in the press briefing, stated that the Ukrainian defense minister will attend the meeting alongside his counterparts of the other countries, including Georgia, Finland, Sweden and the European Union as well, where this is the North Atlantic Treaty Organization or NATO, and the defense ministers that will be convening for an extraordinary virtual meeting today. And what is being said in an official statement that NATO will be meeting together at the North Atlantic Council or the NAC at the level of the defense ministers. That will be taking place, and the NATO chairperson will be leading this meeting so far. But when it comes to the current situation there, what really is to come to a compromise or not, that really depends on what the Ukraine ministry, the president, will be taking upon, because we are looking at back-to-back meetings that seems to be taking place between the two sides, but haven't really yielded any results, Samiksha.
Well, all eyes will be on this crucial NATO meet, which will take place today. In fact, on the sidelines of this, three EU nations, the prime ministers of three EU nations, particularly the Czech Republic, Slovenia, as well as Poland, they met President Zelensky just yesterday. Let's take a look at this report as to what transpired in this particular meet. Amid the ongoing Russian offensive, three European Union prime ministers visited Kiev. On Tuesday, the Prime Minister of Poland, Czech Republic and Slovenia visited Kiev and met President Zelensky.
This invasion has to stop. The blood on the street, your mothers, your children, your wives are safe, but those who are killed by Putin, they can never be forgotten.
The Polish Prime Minister expressed solidarity and support for Ukraine at the meeting.
We will never leave you alone. We will be with you, because we know that you are fighting not only for your homes, for your freedom, for your security, but also for ours.
Ukrainian President Zelensky expressed gratitude for their backing. It is the first visit of a high-level international guests to Kiev since war broke out on 24th of February. Agency report for Republic TV.